All right, so Liddy and Everett wanted bees. So here we go.
I'm doing the honors of putting the queen bee marshmallow in.
Yep. So you guys have never dealt with bees, right? Never had a beehive? But me and Grandpa had 30 beehives at one time. That does not make us experts, but we have some experience.
30?
30. It's a lot of work.
I wish I was never a grown-up and I never did that.
Oh. So we're going to take the lid off.
And where's the queen bees?
I don't know.
I'm an expert at bees. The sugar water goes here.
You were right.
And
So
the
these-
bees go through here to go down there.
Yep.
Now,
So these- this is a
sugar
bee
water
feeder.
then?
That me and Grandpa made. This is the design from the Fat Bee Man.
Yeah, well, where's sugar water then?
It's his name. It's not me calling him that.
Hives, right?
So yeah, they come up through here and go down there to drink the sugar water. Don't step on my lid.
I said no, thank you.
It smells smoke.
I know what you smell. It's like a woody smell, like a savory smell.
So these are frames that we had before. So they already got the honeycomb.
So we don't have to make them?
Oh.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Who wants to live in that?
So this is nice because then the queen is going to come out and lay eggs in here right away.
Okay, I know zero about what I'm doing here, but I once watched a documentary. I don't really know what the
Okay.
credentials are of the documentary maker or the person or the people that are in it.
That
But they talk about mites and stuff.
Yeah. So mites are usually like one of the leading things to.
But let's say, okay, since these are old, let's say there were like mites or something in here. Do you think that they're gonna like
No,
come
but-
alive or be an issue?
But yeah, the bees might get mites, and I don't know. Chemicals is what a lot of people dust them with chemicals, which I don't want to do. So I think there are some mite traps and stuff we can try, but yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do about that. Okay, so
Are we going to do this, guys? I don't know.
well, so we took out 4 frames here, and that's going to give us room to pour the bees in there. And then in 2 or 3 days, we'll come back and put those back in. This is a 3-pound package of bees with a queen. So the queen is already mated. So they got a special queen breeder. And they're in small colonies. So they fly out, mate, come back. She might be artificially mated too. I don't really know. That is a thing. Anyway, she'll never leave the hive.
Excuse me?
What? Spider? Yeah. So right here is the queen cage. So we're going to knock the bees down. We're going to slide the queen. We'll pull this out. This has sugar water in it. That keeps the bees alive. That's what they eat. Slide this out. Slide the queen cage out. Set this back in. And we'll put the queen down in there in between the frames. And then we'll dump the bees on top of her.
That sounds painful.
It's not painful. It doesn't hurt the bees at all. So you ready for that? Well, we'll get this out and then I'll show you what to do with the marshmallow. So you gonna spray them, Asa? Spray them some. You gotta get it. Like that. Here, I'll do the other side.
You're spraying and not smoking?
Correct. Smoke wouldn't do anything right now because they don't have a colony to.
Okay.
Smoke tells them that there's a fire, so they'll go down into their hive. So smoking wouldn't do anything. This is just sugar water, 1-to-1, and that's gonna get their wings all sticky, so they're less likely to fly away. Because if they fly out right now, they have no clue where to go back to. They don't have nothing. So hold on to that.
You missed a whole section. Oh, yeah, it's not.
So now we're gonna go like this.
Woo!
We're gonna hose them again.
And you just
Keep them down.
You just gave me.
Hold on to that.
And now I see the sugar water. There's
Yep.
sugar water.
So now we gotta lift this up, which can be kind kind of tricky.
Lock that cell into a second.
And I'm going to slide the queen out. We'll set that back there. Now this is the queen.
Let me see the queen.
See that?
Ah. The queen's beautiful.
Yeah, she's bigger.
Huge.
Show everybody at home. Now this is a cork on the end. Oh, on this end. And that's where she's going to come out. Now some people like to let their queen out after 2 to 3 days, because right now this queen doesn't belong to these bees. So she has to release a pheromone to tell them that I'm the queen, listen to me. So this gives them time. Otherwise they would probably kill her if she was just loose with them right now. So what I like to do is use a marshmallow. So we're going to take this cork out and we're going to put a marshmallow in there. Everett's got it right there with a red dye 40 on it. And then that will let the bees eat their way. Oop, I almost let her out. That'll let the bees eat their way to her. So they're going to let her out themselves after a couple days.
There's a golden bee.
Yeah, they're all a little golden, but yeah, that's kind of a real blonde one, isn't it? All right, so now you need to
There's some.
Are you paying attention to
focus
your job
here,
so,
marshmallow boy. You got to shove that marshmallow down in this hole. But we got to make sure we don't let the queen out. No, Everett said he wanted to do it, remember?
Yours is the sugar water job.
Hey, guys, calm down. Pick up the sugar water before it spills. So now watch her, wait until she comes down here, and then I'm going to move my finger, and then you can shove that marshmallow in there. Get your marshmallow out. It goes in this hole where my finger is. See? Right here. Okay, now shove it in there.
Use your little finger. Shove it in there.
Dad!
What, Asa?
The bee.
They're everywhere.
Hey, bee, they're everywhere. They're landing on you. They don't sting you.
Yeah, you don't even notice them because they're so funny. And you're so busy.
See? So we got that shoved in there like that. And now they'll eat through that and let her out herself. Now,
what
one
do
of
we
the...
do?
Well, hold on to it. One of the reasons I don't like letting them out yourself is because I've had it before where you let her out and she just flew off. And it's like, oh, that stinks. To replace these, about $50 to get a new queen. Just like anything else, there's a bunch of different ways to do it.
And now we're going to pour them in.
No, not yet, not yet. Calm down, calm down. So the queen actually cannot even feed herself. She needs other bees to feed her. So you need to make sure that this screen, that other bees can get to this screen so they can feed her. So we're going to put this down in here, but it needs to be tight so it don't fall down.
How into this locking is, I am loving.
And this marshmallow needs to be facing up, which isn't a big deal in this case. There's no other bees inside this cage. Usually they put bees in there, but either way, we're going to have it facing up to make sure that she can crawl out. And we need to get it wedged in here somehow, some way. Pretty tight.
You told us we needed to be tight.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Funny.
But it's got to be able to fit. There's tight and there's I can't get it in.
There's a tight and there's a I can't get it in.
All right, there we go. We're getting it. So now we're gonna slide that right there. Okay.
Okay.
So there that is. Does that look good?
Huh?
So the bees can still get at her. They can eat the candy cork. Everything's good there, right?
Candy corn.
Candy cork. So we'll leave these frames out for the first 3 days. We'll come back in here, make sure she got out, and then we're gonna put these frames back in. So now we're gonna hose them down again.
Okay.
Good morning. This is homeschool. You said you wanted to do homeschool. This is homeschool.
Now your hole's up here, so you got to make sure the liquid gets to that to do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Well, you are doing it, and we're running out. Okay, got it. I'm gonna do this side. Uncle Josiah squirted you this morning, didn't he? Hold on just a minute.
Hug it onto me for.
I'm scared.
What are you scared of? I want to see. I'm not scared.
Ready? Do it again. Come on, gotta hose them. Get nice and sticky. Like that. So they're just gonna sit there and lick this all off from themselves. They like it. Doesn't hurt them at all.
You're gonna be mad.
They're not mad. Do they look bad?
Yeah.
No, they don't look mad. So we'll give the rest of that to the bees here in a minute.
Listen to Grandpa too much.
Now ready? That's where it goes, just like that. Dump them in, dump them, dump them. Now ready? Gotta go where there's no bees so we don't squish them. That. There we go. You're never gonna get them all. See, so now you can try to move them out of the way or whatever and put your frames back, but I don't think it's worth it. They're not gonna build a bunch of honeycomb in 3 days, so we're just gonna leave them like that.
That's a whole pile of bees.
Just remember, when you squish a bee, it releases a scent that tells them, oh no, there's somebody in here to hurt us. So you're good until you squish a bee. Once you squish a bee, they'll start getting mad. So if you feel one, don't freak out and smack it. So now here's the hard part. We gotta put this lid back on without squishing them. So we're gonna,
And put sugar water here.
yeah, we gotta make more, but we'll put some in there.
But how?
We're gonna
Hey, but
try
how
to-
are we going to make more? That's what I
just
want.
sugar and water. I'll show you.
Sugar and water?
Yeah.
But we need sugar.
Grandpa bought us
some for us.
Try to get
That's brown sugar.
every life matters. It wasn't brown sugar.
Yes, it was.
All right. Come on. In you
Get
go.
out of the way.
In you go.
Push a couple here, slide.
There. So 3 days we'll be back in here. Go like this. Dump that in there.
And we need more.
Yeah, keep, make sure that ends up in the trash can. We want to keep nature safe, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll take the top off for you. You can dump it. You got it? Look at you.
Oh,
Yeah, and that's why we like using this feeder, is because that can't happen once the lid's closed. That's why I went with these feeders originally. Yeah, we can.
yeah.
Any bee up in here is not where they should be. Hey, just like people, some just don't want to.
Survival of the fittest.
All right, where's my lid?
Underneath your honeycomb.
Got these frames in there. All right, shut her up. The upper feeder also has the ventilation, so you want to keep a gap there. Leave that here.
Robert, you want to take that to the trash too? Keep nature safe?
Yep.
Take this. We're gonna
I
take
was at
this
school to keep nature safe.
perfect rock here to help hold that lid down.
Beautiful.
Why did rock thing go up there?
So the rain or the wind doesn't catch it. Take it off.
Then we got our entrance. See how small that is? That's because there's not that many bees. This was a 3-pound package of bees. There's about 10,000 bees. But she'll start laying eggs and they'll start reproducing, and eventually that won't be big enough. So I'll have to take that out. But right now they need to be able to guard it. So there we go. 3 days, we'll come check back in. Was that fun, guys?
Yep.
Are we scared of honeybees?
Nope.
Yeah.
I thought
All
it was a no.